Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Lifestyle Sports. It's AI from the 210. We had a lot of great game twos. We had a lot of entertainment in the NBA world last night. We have much to review. The first topic we're going to get into today is, who is the NBA Rookie of the Year? We have the finalists for Rookie of the Year. We have LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, and Tyrese Halliburton. All three played pretty good this year. I was impressed. My selection for Rookie of the Year is LaMelo Ball. LaMelo's impact was felt early. He came in, and the way he makes his teammates better is just amazing. LaMelo Ball's team had the most wins. The next thing we could say is he averaged more rebounds and assists than the other two. I know he's at the point guard position. As the point guards are being asked to do more, I feel like he can fill up the stat sheet pretty easy. Anthony Edwards is a great scorer, and I know he's going to grow into a great player. Halliburton was a nice steal by the Kings, and he could play well at the point guard position as well too. But LaMelo just has a feel for the game that's like no other. We have to take into account the player efficiency rating, the PER. LaMelo has the highest out of those two. Like I said before, just his impact on the court, you can see it. The way he sees his teammates, the way he plays. He plays well in the flow of the game, and he'll only get better from here. But the PER, yeah, he had that on lock out of them two. So we got to give him a nod for that. Another point we got to give him a nod for, what we just discussed, is he makes his teammates better. He makes his teammates better. He plays in the flow of the game. He's a great passer. He can shoot open shots and make them. You know, he has to get better at shooting at the threes, but I know that as time goes on, he'll work on the shot. But this season, he was pretty good at three. Anthony Edwards had the highest point per game out of Halliburton, LaMelo, and himself. He had the highest points per game. That's worth mentioning. Anthony Edwards is a great player, like I say. I feel like as the season went on, he got more adapted to the NBA game and the NBA pace, and he started killing. I really feel like the NBA Rookie of the Year is between Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball. I could see how somebody can make a case for Anthony Edwards as well. But I just feel like as you look at their career so far as a whole, team wins, and all the reasoning we went through, you have to give LaMelo the nod. I can't wait to see next year how each one of these three players improve. Halliburton was a nice steal. I feel like the Kings got him. That was a good pick by the Kings. He could turn out to be a great player as well. Hopefully the Kings could continue to add him into their system and continue to build. But I like LaMelo Ball. He's a great player. I love watching him play. Phenomenal player. He's my NBA Rookie of the Year. Last night, we had Game 2, the New York Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks. New York wins 101-92 to tie the series. We saw an old performance, a vintage performance from D-Rose, 26 points coming off the bench. It was great to see D-Rose score that 26. All my D-Rose fans out there, it's nice to see D-Rose go ahead, give us one of them good performances. Shout out D-Rose. Julius Randle, arguably the best player on the Knicks this season, had 15 points and 12 rebounds. That's a decent performance from Julius Randle. I know the playoffs intensify, so we can't expect him to just drop. I don't feel like his offense comes as easy for him to just be dropping 26, 30, but he did what needed to be done. That was a good performance from Julius Randle. Reggie Bullock, he made them threes in the fourth quarter when they needed to be made. There was some droughts going on, and Bullock hit the shots when they needed to be made. Have to show respect and love to Bullock for last night's performance. When we look at the Hawks, Trae Young is a star. I love the way Trae Young plays. 30 points, 7 assists. He told the boy, when we go back to the A. I love that. I love the fight in Trae Young. I can't wait to see when they go back to Atlanta for Game 3, see how they respond. They're making the series interesting. I like that. New York and Atlanta, this is a good series. DeAndre Hunter, 18 points, 3 from 10 from the field. He was a nice help for Trae Young, but his teammates needed to do more last night to assist him. I expect everybody to shoot better next game, but the New York Knicks does have great defense. Their defense is pretty good. Atlanta just couldn't hit a shot in the fourth quarter as the game was drawing towards the end. They just couldn't make the buckets when they needed to. The Knicks shot better from 3, got more rebounds. They won the rebounding battle, and they had more points in the paint. When it comes down to it, the Knicks, they just, like I said, they hit shots when they needed to, when it was drawing towards the end of the game. But I love Trae Young. I love the confidence. Can't wait to see when they get back to Atlanta and see if the Atlanta Hawks can go ahead and go up maybe 3-1. Is it possible? Can they win both games at their home court? We got to see. We'll see if they make those adjustments. But I have New York at 6, but we'll see what happens. Also, another game worth mentioning last night was Memphis versus Utah, Game 2, the return of Donovan Mitchell. Utah wins 141-129 to tie the series. Donovan Mitchell in his return, 25 points, 5 threes. That's a great game from Donovan Mitchell. Came back like he never left. I knew it was going to have an impact on the series when he returns. He's a great player. Shout out Donovan Mitchell. He can hoop. Mike Conley, 20 points and 15 assists. That's a great performance from Mike Conley. You can't really ask much more from your point guard. That was great. Great performance. Rudy Gobert, 21 points and 13 rebounds. Great performance from Rudy Gobert. And you know he's going to make his impact on the defensive end. So he did what he needed to do, did his job. Something that stood out for me from Utah, they made 13 threes last night. It's hard to beat a team if they make, 19 threes. They made 19 threes last night. It's hard to beat a team when you make 19 threes. That's insane. That's crazy. When we look at Memphis, Ja Morant, 47 points and 7 assists. Great performance from Ja. That's a star. That's a hooper. I love Ja. I love watching him play. He shows no fear on the court. It's going to take him far. I can't wait to see how he continues to improve. And I can't wait to see him more in this series. Dylan Brooks came alive, 23 points. Dylan Brooks has been doing his thing. That's an amazing player. I love watching him play too. Memphis got a great little young core. They could definitely turn into something. I love how they don't back down from anybody. When we look at Utah, they shot better from the field, almost made 50% from 3, got more rebounds. They won that rebounding battle and had more assists as a team. They just played all around great team ball. They shot the ball well. There was no way of stopping Utah last night. They're going to Memphis now. We'll see if Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks could make something happen in Memphis. I say Utah in 6. This is a great series. I love watching Ja Morant play and Dylan Brooks. I love the fight. I also want to mention that the Clippers have gone up 2-0. The Clippers are down 2-0 against the Dallas Mavericks. Luka is playing out of his mind. We'll see if Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have an answer. I didn't expect them to go down 2-0 against the Mavericks. Can't believe it, but we'll see. I love underdog stories. We'll see if the Mavericks, if they'll sweep the Clippers. I don't know. Do you feel like they'll get swept? We'll see. That's crazy. Well, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of The Lifestyle Sports. Follow on IG at The Lifestyle Sports, at Allen Iverson. Subscribe, like, comment. Till next time.